Hey there everybody, welcome back to another Wheelassassin video. This is part number 29 in Starcourt Mall, and today we're going to be building Hot Dog on a Stick as well as Hawkins Heroes. Now both of these of course are food restaurants and things like that. They sell different things. I think Hot Dog on a Stick, I can't really tell by the name, but I'm pretty sure it sells burgers. No, of course it sells hot dogs, come on. We have the mustard, the ketchup, and some blue sauce behind me. I'm pretty sure that's a slush machine. We'll just forget that. Then we have the actual hot dog sort of display cabinet, you know, when they're kind of on the spit roasting thing and they kind of turn around whilst they're cooking. That's what that's supposed to represent. A little area back here for the kitchen. Now it's very, very small because of course we have the escalator going right above our heads right now. And we needed to make it small for that reason because we didn't want to just like put hot dog on a stick like right inside the escalator. That would have been very weird. So a couple furnaces back here to represent ovens. Then we have a door that goes back, and it's actually the way you access the back of Hot Dog on a Stick. So all the employees can come down this little tunnel and get into Hot Dog on a Stick that way. For Hawkins Heroes, we have a backboard that says all of the different bits and bobs you can buy from, of course, the store. So we have like the crisps, the sandwiches, the drinks, and of course the treats over here. So I wasn't certain exactly what Hawkins Heroes sells. I'm pretty sure it's like a snack type store. So you come here and like get a jack potato, or you get like a little sandwich or something like that, you know, like a little bit of lunch. So pretty cool. Little cash register over here, some representation of some racks for holding up maybe some crisps or chips or whatever you want. A little area back here just to prep the food. Of course we have these little hot pots just to like store your sort of beans in and keep them heated. And then of course the door goes back into the hallway as well. So, lots to do today, but let's get doing it. I'm actually pretty pumped to do this. Let's go for it. Alright guys, so I'm in this dark area of Starcourt. Now of course this is underneath the escalators, so you need to make sure you're under here. Now at the moment, as you can see, it's very hollow. That is good we left it hollow, but of course it's looking a bit weird. It's looking a little bit run down. So we need to make sure it looks like a kitchen for Hot Dog on a Stick back here. Let's grab ourselves some dried kelp block, some lime wool, some light blue wool, some red wool, some green concrete, some yellow concrete, some lapis lazuli block, some smooth quartz slab, and of course an iron trap door. Now then, what we are going to do is take our dried kelp block. We are going to go just here in line with our sandstone, just besides our food court sign. Bring this one right up to the roof, like so. Now you want to make it so that the dried kelp block has this line in the middle that goes straight from the floor to the roof, in line with one another. Cool. Then we're going to take our lapis. We are going to go along for, let me just count this real quick. 6, I think. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to stack this up for 2 rows because, of course, one of those is going to be covered up with the floor. Wicked. We can take our smooth quartz slab and just go over that 6, like so. And then you can place an iron trap door just down here, just underneath the slab, like so. Then we can finish this row off with a dried kelp pillar once again, straight up to the ceiling, like that. That is looking brilliant, guys. Nice one. Okay, so now we can go back to our sign. Now usually, if you see in my other tutorials, we usually do this last. But because these signs are incorporated into the design of the restaurant, and because these are like little sort of pop-up stores almost, we need to build the signs first of all so we can have everything under control for marking outs and, you know, working out where the rest of our store is going to be. So let's take our green concrete, put one in the top left over there. Then we're going to go to this side, and we're going to also go ahead and put a row of, count this real quick, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 green concrete, like so. Now we can go ahead and take our lime wool, stick one on the end of that 4, and stick one underneath that green concrete on the left side. Now fill this in with 1 green concrete to match up to the walls. Put another green concrete above the lime over here. Then we can take our light blue wool, stick one just here, stick one just here, and then we can fill the rest of this up with 3 lots of red wool, like so. Now you're probably thinking, well, isn't Hawkins Hero that close that it's going to like overtake the sign? It is. That is why we left this a little bit longer than, you know, what we usually would do. So we're going to take our green concrete again, and we're going to go ahead and put 2 just here in front of the kelp block like this. Now the sign doesn't go in line with the kelp block because it'd be knocking off half of it, and we need to look, you know, the best it can possibly look like, really. Okay, Then we are going to go ahead and, well, I'm going to go ahead and check all this stuff out. Make sure it's looking like it should. I'll be right back. Don't scrap your inventory just yet. I'll go check the Hawkins Hero Science Dimensions and I'll be right back. I should have done this before. That is my bad, guys. Alright, 2 seconds. I'll be back. Alright, guys, so I've been and double checked the dimensions of Hawkins Heroes. I thought I was right in my head, but I was literally like a block short. So I'm glad I went and to go check that. Let's take our yellow concrete and go in line with our green over here. And go along for 2 rows of 4, like so. Then we're going to finish this off with a green concrete down here. Then we can go diagonally back a block in just here. And take our kelp block again. Now what we're going to do is build a pillar once again up this right side straight to the roof. Like so. Sorry if that's a little bit dark for you guys. There we go. That's looking cool. Alright, then we can take our yellow concrete and we can go directly in line with our kelp this time. Not a block out like we wanted to for the sign. Because of course this is the entrance also for hot dog on a stick, so we need to make sure this actually fits into our surroundings. So we're going to take a row of 6 just like so. We stack this up for 2 lots as well. Brilliant, that is awesome. Okay, let's get on to the next step, guys. Alright then, guys, so for hot dog on a stick's interior, we're going to take ourselves some yellow concrete, some end stone bricks, some blue concrete, some red concrete, some birchwood stairs, some glass, some smooth stone slab, and of course some birchwood planks. Now first things first, I've gone and lit up this place around me just so we can see what we're doing. Sorry about the weird nether noises. Always sounds like Pyramid Head is going to come get me. One day he will, and I will not be expecting it. I'll just scream. Okay, so we're going to use our endstone bricks, build this along from the side path just here, and we're going to build it right up to the kelp block of Hawkins Heroes. So build this one right along. You should just be at the steps from the fountain. Then you can fill in this entire square with endstone bricks, just to make this pathway much easier to use. Alright, that's awesome that we've done that. What we're going to do as well is just going to stick an endstone brick underneath that trapdoor, just like so. Then we can take our yellow concrete and we can build 1, 2, 3 along up to the escalator like so, and we're going to build this straight up to the roof. A little bit of a tricky process because obviously that one is kind of hidden away there, but that's okay. Awesome. Let's take our planks now, and we're going to fill 2 rows in like so. Brilliant. You might carry on banging your head on top of the escalator there, but don't worry too much. Hopefully it's not too much trouble. Just to kind of, let's take that one off actually. Let's take 2 of those sandstone blocks off like so. So it's kind of, the only ones that are left are in line with the green concrete of the sign. Just so we can make it easier for ourselves as well. Okay, speaking of easier, we are going to go to here. And we're going to go ahead and place ourselves 2 blue concrete just like so. Then we're going to knock out this iron, because that is underused, that is not going to be used. And put 2 yellow. Then we're going to place 2 red, and that's where our door is going to go, underneath that. Then we're going to place 2 yellow, then 2 blue, and then 2 yellow over here. Then we're going to turn the corner and put yellow here for 3, and for 3, and then fill in those 2 above as well, like so. Then we can go ahead and just extend these up if you wanted to. We might as well do it just so we can fill in some gaps. There we go, up to that point. And now we can knock off the rest of this that's overhanging, because we're going to use that for roof space and of course a light above. So we'll leave that for a second. What you can do whilst you're here is we are going to go ahead and take ourselves some quartz. That is my bad, guys, I forgot to grab that. Smooth quartz if you can, that always looks the best. Let's go underneath these yellow concretes over here on the left side. Now I know it takes up a little bit of the desk, but that is okay, that is what we want. It's all good. Let's go ahead and fill this in. Leave the one with the red concrete above it clear, but fill it in with a plank down there. Perfect. Now what you can do as well is if you wanted to fill in the roof, what you want to do is you just want to leave yourself a little bit of space for lights. So we're only going to leave about 4 blocks, which is going to be these 4 up here. But apart from that, go around the perimeter of that with your quartz like so you have a little bit of light space there. Taking your birchwood stairs, we're going to go 3 upside down on this left side, like so, and 2 upside down on that right side. Now for the right ones, we can put 2 glass above them, and then smooth stone slab even, above those glass. You can also carry along the slabs along for those 3, but we're going to change up the glass colours, and I didn't have enough inventory to space to do that, so we'll do that in a second. But that is awesome for now. Okay, let's grab some new materials and get doing the next bit. Alright then guys, so for the next step of hot dog on a stick, we have taken ourselves some blue stained glass, some yellow stained glass, and some red stained glass. We have also grabbed some tripwire hooks, some sea lanterns, some birchwood stairs, an iron trap door, some furnaces, and some smooth sandstone. We are going to go ahead and add in our sea lanterns up here for those 4 blocks we made a little cubby hole for earlier. We're going to stick our blue stained glass on this end over here, then our yellow, then our red over here. Tripwire hooks on all of those, and of course, like I said, they're the sauce machines and the slushy machine, or sauce if you are strange and you like hot dogs with slushies. And I don't really know. I don't care to judge, you know. I don't like judging people. So if you like that, that's your choice. Okay, so let's go inside of our kitchen. Now what we are going to have to do here is change up our flooring to the sort of black and white concrete alterations. You know, like alternating between the two to make it look like a kitchen, really. But we'll do that later. So first of all, when you come into your kitchen, of course you have this little doorway. We're going to jump to here, then we're going to jump right here. Now this one is going to go right down to the corridor, so we're going to quickly block that out so you know what that is. Take out that one as well. For this, we're going to go ahead and build along for 3 blocks like that, and then add those 3 blocks in again. You can also go ahead and replace that one with a little tunnel like that, so you've got like a sandstone tunnel directly on your right. Now this kitchen goes back just by another block there. Now here you can't really destroy any of these blocks, so just be careful. This one you can, but the rest of these, any nether brick, don't destroy it, okay, because that'll be the stairs above. What we're going to do is go ahead and go just to about here, and you can, oh sorry, just about here even, and you can start making it here. We can build this along and up to that corner. Now like I said, this roof for the kitchen is only like 2 blocks high, so on the 3rd block is exactly where we're going to add our roof. Now it's just sandstone, so you can go ahead and build that over. Let's take out our flooring quick, so we can of course add that flooring in that I was on about earlier. Now you have this base to work with. Just go ahead and fill that in, so you're left with the yellow concrete sort of row. Just put 3 lots of sea lanterns in there. It's not the fanciest kitchen, absolutely not, but it does the job, and that's what we need it to do. You can now take your birchwood stairs and go upside down in that corner, like that, just underneath the light blue concrete. And then you can turn the corner just here for, oh, don't do anything just there, place 2 furnaces there. And then an upside down stair on the end. 2 iron trapdoors go above the furnaces, of course, and now we can grab in our inventory some black concrete as well as some white concrete for this flooring. Like I said, alternating between the 2 as you go around. Doesn't matter how you place these, as long as they constantly alternate and none of these blocks actually touch. There we go. They're kind of constantly diagonally away from each other, if that makes sense. It's quite a cozy kitchen, like I said, not much detail back here, but it's always good to represent it, because if we didn't, you know, you would wonder, where on earth does Hot Dog on a Stick get its food from, you know? But no, that is great, that is awesome. Hot Dog on a Stick is now completed. We are ready to go on to Hawkins Heroes. Let's get doing it. Alright guys, so now we are on to Hawkins Heroes. This is probably one of my favourite food court stores to make, because obviously it's from the show. It's not actually a real place, or I don't think it is. And yeah, it was just really fun to represent in Minecraft. So we have some ladders, some white concrete, some chiseled quartz block, some junglewood stairs, some cauldrons, some yellow glazed terracotta, some yellow concrete, glowstone, and some brick block. Now what we're going to do first of all is we're going to go inside again. Now I have forgotten the material for the floor, but that's okay, we can grab that later on. We're going to go 3 blocks up from the floor with our chiseled. We're going to do this for about 4 blocks in length. So up to there. Like I said, 3 high, because of course 2 of these are, well, one of these is going to be knocked off from the floor. We need 2 on show. Then you can go ahead and fill up the rest of the roof with white concrete over on this right side if you're looking through the countertop, like so. Then we can take our bricks and we can go along the back wall up until before the kelp block just there. Actually, let's go up to the kelp block, and then we can actually turn into it like this. You're willing to knock out one of these blocks in a second, but we might just leave that out. Yeah, that'll be fine. So fill all of these brick blocks up to the ceiling. Hopefully this is not too dark for you guys to see. So every single brick block that's showing, fill it up to the ceiling, apart from when you reach this doorway. Now we're going to leave out 2 blocks just above ground, so this is going to be the, the sort of above ground block. Our flooring is going to go in here, leave these 2 blocks empty, so you can stick your door in there. And that, of course, like I said, goes to the staff hallway, which has some public toilets in there, as well as some like cleaning cupboards and things like that. So not very exciting stuff, but stuff you need in a mall. Alright guys, so it's looking a little bit dark in here at the moment, so we're going to take our glowstone, we're going to go up to the ceiling and go along for 4 blocks on that back wall. Then take your brick block and surround the glowstone like so. Then now you're on this row, we can place another 4 glowstone and then surround it with brick block. Then you guessed it, another 4 glowstone, and then the remaining 2 blocks are filled in with brick block like so. Now for this front, you don't want to like build anything just here because that's going to block off some light. Plus I think it looks good if you leave it hollow, because when you go up to the counter, you instantly start seeing the sort of shop element to it, I guess, instead of just more sign. So it makes it look like a sign as well. It's not like just a wall on the ceiling, if that makes any sense. Okay. So over here, we're going to go a block down from the ceiling. So this row, you're not going to use this one. You're going to use the one down from this one. Place a yellow glazed terracotta in that far right side. Then go along with your yellow concrete for 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. So diagonally above the door. Now that is where our signs are going to be, as well as an item frame with a jack-o'-potato in there. So we're going to leave that empty for now. Take your ladder and go a block in from either end of the white concrete. And build 4 like so. You drop down on these, you don't go up to the ceiling, you just drop down. Over on this side you do exactly the same, just in the middle, like so. Wicked! Now we can take our jungle wood stairs and we can go a block up from, of course, the floor, so just here. And go right the way along this back wall, like so. Then you can place 2 more normal stairs facing the right way up. A block in from the right side and 2 blocks in from the left, like so. We can then go behind the counter and place a massive row along like so. We are going to take 3 of these out because we're going to put our cauldrons in there. But then you can take your cash register and place it just 1 block on the end right there. Brilliant, that is looking awesome. We need to go ahead and finish off the details, of course, for our Hawkins heroes. Let's grab some more materials and get back to it. Alright then guys, so we are now on the final step of Hawkins heroes. We have taken ourselves some glass panes, some yellow carpet, some birch trapdoors, some levers, some baked potatoes, some item frames, birch sign, jungle door, and some birchwood planks. Taking your birchwood planks first of all, let's fill in this entire flooring, just so we have something to stand on to work on. Get every single block, including under the cauldrons there. Now speaking of cauldrons, each one of these has a trapdoor on top, with a handle facing back into the build. So just be sure to add that one. Then put your jungle door on, of course, that doorway, like so. Then you can take your glass panes and go 3 along in front of the cauldrons just there. And then 3 yellow carpet on top of the remaining concrete blocks, like so. We can then take our lever and place it just there so it goes into the register, like so. 1 item frame on the glazed terracotta, and then a baked potato in there to represent some of the yummy food that Hawkins heroes may be selling. Then we can take our birch signs and go all the way along all 4 of these concrete blocks, and we're going to write on what is the menu basically. So on this far left side, I'm going to write on the top row crisps. Of course, if you guys prefer the term chips, then that is totally cool as well. So crisps on the top row. Then I'm going to drop down a level and I'm going to write the flavors underneath this. So I'm going to put salt with a capital S, then a capital N, so an, like supposed to represent and basically, but it's just a bit of slang. And then vinegar over here. So let me just double check my spelling. Cool. Then the third row down, you're going to put, for mine, I'm going to put prawn cocktail because that is a favorite in my house. I personally don't like crisps. I don't know if anyone's the same as me, but I just find them disgusting. I don't know why. And then beef and onion I'm going to write on the bottom row as well. These are definitely not my... if I was picking crisps, like I said, I don't really like them. If I was picking crisp flavours though, it wouldn't be any of these. I myself am a smoky bacon type guy, you know. Alright, let's go assign in again and write some sandwiches down. So sandwiches on the top row. Of course, we've got the fillings for these, so ham. Then you can put chicken, maybe on the next row down. And then lastly, cheese. Whoop, I spelled that completely wrong. There we go. And then for the third one in, we can put drinks on the top row. Drop down a level and put all the drink flavours. So Coca-Cola, Sprite, of course. And Fanta down here as well. Again, you guys can change up these signs however you wish. Just for my one, I put some sort of British bits and bobs on here, just because that was the only sort of menu stuff I really knew about. So treats on the last sign, and then second row down, we're going to put chocolate because, oh, chocolate bars are too good. You can never miss an excuse to write chocolate bar on a sign in Minecraft. And of course, cake. It goes the same with cake. There we go. And then lastly, some flapjacks because flapjacks are the best. Oh my goodness me. Haven't had a flapjack in ages. Ah, now I'm hungry. Damn. Well, there we go, guys. Hawkins Heroes, Hot Dog on a Stick are now completed in our Starcourt Mall. They are ready to take some earnings at some yummy food. Thank you so much for watching this Wheelassassin video, guys. You are legends. If you did enjoy this one, please be sure to drop a like. That'd be awesome. If you'd like to stick around, if you're not already subscribed, please definitely consider it. That'd be awesome. We have many, many more tutorials to come. I think I worked it out at around... well, this was one of my things I worked out, like, episode-wise. I'm thinking about 12 episodes from the end now, guys. Possibly. From the end of the stores, and then possibly 3 for the ceiling. So around 15 episodes to go, and then we've completed Starcourt. We might get it done in record time, you never know. We might be able to, like, cram some stuff together. So, you never know. But, yeah, 15 episodes. It's not that many. It's not that many. If I get my butt in gear and start recording a load more, then we can definitely get it done before, you know, Christmas. Hopefully. But yeah, thank you once again, guys. You are absolute legends. Take it easy, everybody. Have an excellent day, and I'll see you at the next Wheelassassin video coming very, very soon. Goodbye for now.